welcome aboard, welcome back, welcome all aboard for another episode of How Not to Game with Callie Jack. I'm Callie Jack. I did tend to let it run just a little bit long because I was dealing with trying to see if there were any comments here because this is episode 50 in the Devil's Towers Fixit 1969 game sessions. Wow, I said it with only that hesitation at the beginning. Someday I may get this down or choose an easier name to take and put out. I'm going for the easier name. I'll still trip over it. My tongue is clumsy. So again, this is episode 50. Normally I would have questions on a multiple of 10 episode, but nobody's left comments yet. So I ain't too worried. Down the road, you'll get them. If you've left a comment before this video posts, this video is being recorded on a different day than you think. It's being recorded on January 21st in the morning hours, Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. So, if we're in those hours of posting, right? I do apologize that came after I did it. I'm not going to give you a specific time. One, I don't want to admit how long it takes for the coffee to kick in. 1 second here. And the coffee does take a while to kick in. All right, let's get into some gaming. First off, finances. Last year did a lot better. Recovered from that doldrum where we were below, where I was running below on Cali Jack or 21.6 SNS's finances. We're back up above, if I can get it to behave. There we go. 2.3 million versus 2 years in a row of in the 600,000s. Much better performance. Hoping for just as good a performance this year and some straightening to take of the lines. That's where the issues are going to come up. I have a bad feeling. That is indeed where our issues are going to come up. So looking at Deadfall Harvest Comp and a bunch of other companies I've got out here, we've got this high-speed bridge, fancy dancy schmancy thing. Not needed. We can probably straighten out this line straight into Octochem and just have it dead end at Octochem with a spur off the throat to go up to these guys. And that is what I'm considering. Considering, but not going whole hog to. We'll consider him and yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. How do I do it? Well, the first thing is lay in the rail that I know I can take and get, so I kind of know where everything's going to be. There he goes, and like that. Okay, that'll get me my double down to here. Then I could have the upstroke. So that's an out. That is an in. These will still work for what I'm doing. And then I got to decide how I want to get over this. And I'm pretty much going straight away to selling everybody that I'm just going to buy a bridge and put it in here. And then we can drop this bridge once we take this line out. So I can go with a shorter bridge, do the road bridge, fast little pop over bridge like that. Now we got to do the required groundwork. Okay, close roads again. Get this guy going. Bingo. Bingo. Now I can do a fast blast there and there so that we now hook in like this. And the hard part comes in, I think I have a waypoint in here. And we're going to see who has an invalid order over me blowing these lines and taking out the rail. I'm almost dead certain I had to put a waypoint in here for somebody. There we go. And the best way to do this is through problems. Traffic, no. General, nope. Oh, unpause. Yeah, that might help. All right, so it's going to take it a minute for the problem to show up where we have an invalid waypoint. So I can shrink this down and do other functions while I'm waiting. All right. Now it's time to take out that bridge. So first, let's find out whose bridge it is. Oh, it's public property. Do I care if Public Service Commission keeps spending money on a bridge? You know, I won't. But at the same time, the bridge doesn't make sense, and that's against the rules here. So, yeah, we got to take it out. Take out the bridge. Take back up the road from Public Service Commission. There we go. And do a couple cleans along the roadway. There we go. A little bit cleaner pathing. Still have this oil well over here to serve, and I think I'm going to truck him over. I had said I was going to do that. But first things first, I was talking about a passenger line along here last time. And I did the rail work and the round work. I just hadn't laid the passenger. So we're going to close out, get back into our rail, drop in a couple of passenger stations. I will go ahead and speed up the rail through the station there, but not through the end station at Larry's Lumbers. The reason is I haven't figured out how I was going to tie in, but that has been fixed in my head now. So we're just going to do that and pull him on up. Put a two-way right there. Now the problem I have is I have a bad feeling because of the high speed our lumber trains may try to use this, which will cause a jam up. But let's just go grab an Abro. I think I even have, nope, I don't have one in stock. But I'm going to do a two-car Abro, 80 click an hour. It should get us still good. We're going to come down here, and this is going to be one that's just going to be in constant motion. So we actually do need a new platform here. Malafield's getting to be a different type of setup. You know what? Not liking that setup that much. We're going to pick up passengers at the inner. Move those to here. Clear that one. We got something that can't find a route, just like we thought. All right, where's his route? Hi. Hi there. Yep, there's our two. So I've got to figure out remove that waypoint and yep, that's the other waypoint to take out. Make certain he should just disappear when I do it. Yes, perfect. Okay, now because of that, everything should be okay after that. I ain't gonna worry about it now. So I need to fix that line is what I really need to do. That way I can just send him back. Revert the changes. He's the 109 Duck Pond oiler. And it is the 160. Which ones are the ones that are causing us the problem? Now, I do need to watch him because he's going to have to be reassigned to a line after doing that. I should have talked during that. I'm sorry. What I was doing is trying to figure out the best way to take out those waypoints and let him roll. I should have just got him rolling and then gone in, fixed the line, and dispatched him back to a spot where I could put him on a train. One thing you don't want to do is to do too many changes that screw up things. And that did decomplicate the route, so we'll be able to get rid of him here momentarily. Do him on ride along mode. Same time, I'm going to get that ready to go. Once we get him into a depot, we can rechange him back to the correct route. Basically, you're telling the boys, hey, guys, bring him back in so we can fix the GPS. Or, in this case, their logbooks that told them which switches to take. depot. Once he's in depot, we can deal with him. We're going to fix this Abro that we kind of just built up. And it's time to consider him. All right, he's coming from my new station that I was building here. And we're going to call that the wing station. And this is pretty much the last train I'm going to hook into Mallowfield for a while. After this, it's time to start thinking about differences and maybe a different location for the Mallowfield train station. So, schedule. He's going to start here, come to here, come to here. We'll put him on this one and then back out the same way so that he's getting the people to those spots. And we're going to go ahead and call that the Pulp and Paper Pacer. Okay, watching where that train was at. That's coming back. He should be just about back, if not back and in the yards. Not yet back into that station. So the question is, which station did he go? Which train station did he head to? Which depot did he go to? I hope he didn't find that one closer. He might have. Not seeing him along the routing. Let's go to our messages. All. Yep, he did. And he must have just went in because it is for. Oh, the upper duck pond did have one. Hey, what do you know? No wonder I missed it. I forgot about this one. So we're going to put him back onto the duck pond peat moss moiler. Which is a fixed line now. We don't have to worry about those things. And we've got our logger train still sitting here that I built for down the road for one of these guys, and I can't remember where it was going. Denville to Myrtles was going by truck. He's going to Larry's, so already, which is there. Now that's a heck of an idea, Dave. What is Dave doing here? Well, in case you didn't notice, Callie Jack noticed that we have the capability to run from here as well. So Seneca Stipidus is going to take and get us a new line here. There we go. By doing them back behind the throat, I can do those little short throats that are single track without jamming everything up because he's being held back here until this all clears out, which is going to be an issue because we got to take and do things the right way. And there we go. Those extra signals I just put in up here were just to take and square things away. Now I just need to do this guy the right way. Take out the two-way there. Now Octochem is a flow in and flow out. Though it has got a nasty horseshoe on him. It's going to be tougher to take and get high speed in because of that, but I am going to deal with that down the road when I take and rechange and pull back where this throating is actually at. Okay, I think that takes care of a lot of things. We're at 21 minutes. That's a video here on my channel, usually a little over. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having.